Today we're going to be unboxing the rear suspension control arm kit for a 2008 Chrysler 300C. Start off by making sure you have all the necessary parts needed. First up, we have the rear toe arms, both left and right, both upper arms left and right, both front arms left and right, as well as the forward facing control arm, both left and right. Okay, these are going to be all the tools that you're going to need for this install. First up, I have a stubby impact drill, an 18mm wrench, a long extension, a small ratchet, a large torque wrench, a large pry bar, a short extension, a small pry bar, a 21mm socket, an 18mm socket, a deep 18mm socket. Now it's time to lift the vehicle into the air. Use the 21mm socket to remove all 5 lug nuts. Now using your wrench, your extension, your 18mm, and your drill, remove the outer bolts from your upper arm. Next up, swap out your drill for your ratchet, and you're going to want to remove the bolts from the inside. Now the upper arm should come out with ease. Next, take your replacement arm and install the bolts starting with the inside. Then proceed to the outside, but don't tighten as yet. Once you've had all the bolts hand tightened, use your impact along with your attachments and your ratchet along with your attachments to fully secure each bolt. Next, take your torque wrench and torque each bolt to 98 Nm. Next, use an 18mm socket and an 18mm wrench and your large extension to remove the rear suspension support arms. Now it's time to install the support arm. Make sure to hand tighten each nuts and bolts, then use an 18mm wrench and an 18mm socket to tighten. Set your torque wrench to 98 Nm and use your wrench to help it from spinning. Using an 18mm socket and your ratchet, remove the subframe fixing bolts, rear axle bolts, and the subframe bolts. Okay, now to take off the upper control arms. Using an 18mm wrench and socket, remove the upper control arm. Insert the new upper control arm and hand tighten the nuts and bolts. Use the socket and your wrench to tighten the upper control arm. Next up, set your torque wrench to 98 Nm and tighten each bolt. Carefully use a pry bar to remove the ABS wiring harness clips. Using an 18mm socket and an 18mm wrench, remove the rear toe arm adjustment bolts. Insert the new toe arm and hand tighten each nuts and bolts. Get your socket and your wrench to fully secure each bolt. Set your torque wrench to 98 Nm and fully tighten each bolt. Reinstall the ABS wiring harness clips. Use your socket to install the subframe bolts, axle bolts, and the rear subframe fixing bolts. Set your torque wrench to 180 Nm and tighten each bolt. Reinstall the wheels and use a 21mm socket to tighten the lug nuts and torque to 200 Nm.